Hi guys. So it's been a while, like a year. And I'm all dolled up because I um I went to get like couple photos done with my boyfriend. And I was like, "Oh, I look decent. So let me record because I've been planning to record for so long and it's 2023, it's the new year. I'm not gonna dwell on 2022 and me not posting as much. So, yeah. But speaking of the new year, it's January and I'm a Capricorn, a January Capricorn. So, um, so anywho, as you can see by the title below, um, I'm still figuring out what I'm gonna name it. I don't know yet, but I know it's gonna be like either 5 lessons or things to know by 25. I have a little over a week of still being 25, so I say I'm qualified to make this video. Um, yeah, so by the time that this is posted, it'll probably be like Wednesday. Um, yeah, so and once it's Wednesday, it'll be a week left of being 25, which it has been a journey, guys. It's been a journey. Um, but yeah, so I wrote down 5 lessons I learned by 25. So if you see me looking over here, it's because I have my notes. Um, let's see. So 5 lessons I've learned, and these are 5 lessons for you guys to learn by 25. Let's see. First one, number one, it is okay to not know everything. It's okay to not know like how to be an adult. No one knows, and that is the big secret. The big secret is that nobody knows how to be an adult. Nobody knows everything. I'm 25, I don't know everything. I'll be 30 eventually and I won't know everything. 50. That's the big secret is that the big secret is that adults are pretending. We don't know. We don't know what we're doing. So that's yeah. So this is also a video for everyone that's like entering adulthood. So if you're 18 and up, shit, if you're 24, if you're 25 today, um this video is for you. Um and not saying you have to have everything together by 25 at all. But that's why tip number one, lesson number one is it's okay. It's okay. It's okay not to know everything. It's okay not to have it all um, by 25. Um, our grandparents by 25, you think they like, white picket fence and married with 2.5 kids. I don't know why you'd have half of a kid, but that's the what they say. Um, but yeah, so it's okay not to have it all because what is having it all? You know what I mean? That's um it's dependent on the person. What are you looking um for when you're in your mid 20s? It doesn't have to look like everybody's. That's for you to define. So that's lesson one. It's okay not to know everything. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay. Two, let's see. Number two, get your finances in order. Amen. Amen. Um, that is a big thing. I'm not saying by 25 you need like, oh, I have 50,000 in the bank, Roth IRA, elemental P. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But um I'll say instead of getting your finances in order slash becoming financially literate. It is so important, especially in today's world, to be you don't have to be at the best level to where you know everything. I don't know. I don't know everything about everything, but make sure you know how to budget. You don't have to have a lot of money to be able to budget, okay? You can start small. One advice from one of my career counselors in college was, you need to know how much money you have at all times. So if you know someone you trust, you're not just gonna tell them how much money you got in the bank. But if someone asks you like how much money you have, and you're like, you don't know your finances. Get it together. Um, so that's definitely number two. Lesson number two is get your finances in order, gain some financial literacy. I think it's BS to say that we have to wait till 65 plus to be able to retire and have fun and do what we want with our money. And you have to control your money or your money will control you. Period. So that's something big. You have your financial goals, stick to them. Um, but yeah, you definitely got to know your finances. Let's see. Number three is, oh yeah. Number three, recognize that your mind and your body is still growing. Okay. I get it. Puberty started for you at like 10, 12, and you think, oh, I'm 18. Like, I'm done with puberty. You might be done with puberty, babes, but you're not done growing. I'm 25, about to be 26 real soon, and my frontal, I don't know what it's called, scientific, but the frontal just closed the other day, babes. So be mindful of that. Be mindful that your body as well is not going to look like how it looked at 18 or 16 or 12. It's not, babes. It's not. See how I look now? I look good, but this isn't how I used to look when I was 18 years old, and that's okay. And for me, I think one thing I struggled with, I was like, oh, I'm 25, I'm 24, I'm 23, I'm still young. Like, shouldn't my metabolism still be good? Baby, babes. That 10-year-old, 12-year-old metabolism hits different than 20 something year old. Like, it doesn't matter. You're grown, you're growing. You're not a kid no more. That's something your body growing. Physically, you're not a kid anymore. Mentally, you're growing out of that stage. And so you have to be okay that physically you're not going to look the same. You know, you can eat healthy and stay fit. I'm not saying that you're just gonna be a slob. I'm not a slob, but I'm saying that it's okay if you don't look like you're 16. You know why? Because you're not 16. Okay. Okay. And so that's something I had to recognize. And I also have to recognize that, like, also my mind. And I feel like for a lot of people that could be scary too, that like even things that you used to like or not like, even things like your taste buds change. So I would say like just be along with that journey that physically, mentally you're growing and embrace it. Let's see. 4, have fun and try everything. Mhm, mhm. Have fun and try everything. That is number 4 for lessons to learn in your early 20s by 25. I realized like now that I'm 25 and I was like, oh my God, where did the time go? Although we did live, COVID and everything like that, time zone, that was weird for all of us. I get that. But so I lived most of my early 20s in COVID, which is sad. But now that I'm 25, I realized how short life is. Because now I can see it. I feel like if you're a kid, you can't really see how close you are to certain ages and what that means. And now I can see myself close to 30. And I'm like, 30, okay, what about 40 and then 50 and then da, 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 da. And I feel so connected to the ages that are to come. And I'm like, well, if I blinked and I was 25, I'm gonna blink and I'm gonna be 80. Life is so short and life is so precious. It's so precious. And I feel like we take it for granted. And this is our time, especially now, because at the end of the day, yeah, I believe in living your life no matter what to the fullest, even in your 60s, and trust and believe. When I'm 60? When I'm 60? Okay. Okay. Um, but I also have to be realistic, and the things that I can do now physically, I cannot do at 65. Okay? We can't do that. So that's something I also have to be realistic of. And so that's why now is so important. Have fun and do everything. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Are you afraid of backpacking across Europe? Do it anyway. Have fun, okay? Um, because your 20s, if you are 18 or 20 right now, when I tell you you're gonna blink, oh my God, and you're 30. So have fun. Do anything and everything that scares you, grow, um, and embrace the change. Last thing, number 5, let's see. Yes. So number 5 is your relationships will change. In my relationships, I mean the relationship with yourself, the relationship with your family, the relationships you have with your friends, with your significant other, um, your relationship to school, to work, to educate. Your relationships will change, and that's a part of the times, that's a part of growing, and that's okay. Um, some might change for the better. Some might change to where you don't talk to certain people that you thought you'd spend the rest of your life being friends with or relationships with. And it's okay. Maybe you can reconnect, maybe you won't, but that's also part of life. And that's something to accept. So yeah, take all that with a grain of salt. And yeah, those are 5 lessons that I've learned and 5 lessons to learn by 25. All right, bye.